Welcome back to Chicquette, my friend. This is Paula. So today I'm sharing the top 10 fashion trends that you want to slowly phase out of your own wardrobe. Put them to hibernate, and let's focus on pieces that are fresh and new to the season so that you can feel better, look better. If you're looking for more personalized fashion advice from me, I am now making myself available to you. You can book a call directly with me, linked down below where you can set that up. The first trend we're going to talk about are the micro skirts. These were sort of popular this year, and when I say micro, I mean a lot shorter than the mini skirts. And these probably were more applicable for a younger age range. If you still have some of these pieces, definitely phase them out through this fall. If you still really want to hang on to them, I recommend just using thicker opaque tights with boots and perhaps more coverage on top. You want to stick with length that is mini above the knee length. So that's really my cutoff, maybe 2-3 inches tops above the knee length. That's my comfort zone, and that's what I recommend to you as well. What is coming in and what is staying are the midi dresses, midi skirt length, and they're super popular now, especially with fall coming in. I love the pencil skirt, which gives you shape and form without being too revealing. So that's a great option for you as well. And let's not forget about the maxi skirts. They are so flattering, especially with boots coming up in the fall. The next trend you want to steer away from is the overly branded and neon color athleisure. Instead, the neutral shades are definitely in, and think more subtle fabrics, more luxurious feel like cashmere and silk. I've personally seen Nike, for example, they have great sets. I really like sets, top and bottom. Of course, pick colors that work well with your own skin tone, neutrals. And so the quiet luxury in athleisure is the direction you want to take here. Next, we have Barbiecore and the ultra saturated pinks, such as this fuchsia that I'm wearing right now. I know, I did it on purpose. This I actually bought this season. I love it. And if this is one of those colors that you really enjoy and it goes really well with your skin tone, why not? You should stick with the colors that you enjoy the most, what makes you feel good in your skin, and you do you. That being said, as the overall aesthetic of Barbiecore has been outdone, now we're moving towards softer pastels, browns coming in. The overall trend is not to have top to bottom pink anymore. And so another thing that you can do is what I tried to do today as well, is to sort of mute it out with neutrals, with white, balance it out. Don't do top to bottom pink. You want to sort of phase this out, go towards neutrals, pastels, if it fits within your color range. I feel like the darker our skin, then you need more saturated colors. And so the pale pink does not look good on everybody. You don't have to do it. So it's up to your own personal preference, but Barbiecore is definitely going away. Let's move on to skinny jeans trends, shall we? I feel like every single fall we're having the same conversations. Are skinny jeans in or out? Well, they are definitely not in, and we're trying to move away from them. In fact, if you go to the store and see in any of the racks, you're probably gonna have a hard time finding skinny jeans. Instead, the barrel jeans are in and staying. Unfortunately, we see the wide legs, and we also see straight legs, which I think are super flattering. And then we also see the mid-rise jeans. So those are the trends you want to opt towards. I do find skinny jeans very practical for specific outfits, especially again coming up in the fall. We have the boots. The nice skinny tight fit goes so well with slouchy boots and any type of boots really. For bootcut jeans, for example, because they have extra volume on the bottom, I feel like that goes well well in fall season because you tend to have heavier shoes with soles. So that is more fitting than any other shorter ankle length that we prefer during the summer. So skinnies are phasing out. If you do have a couple that you want to wear here and there, I think they're perfectly fine. The next trend you want to steer clear from or slowly phase out are the mesh shoes. This would be as a dominant aesthetic trend. Instead, we're seeing a shift towards leather, fabrics, loafers, Mary Janes. And if you really like this particular style, then opt for the crochet flats instead. We are overall seeing just a thin sole, and so that's where you want to head towards to be fresh and on trend this season. Let's talk about the excessive cutout dresses now, shall we? This was so popular. It was everywhere and a little bit hard to wear, I think. It definitely screams younger youth, but at the same time, we've seen older women wear them on the red carpet as well. And so definitely phasing this out. Instead, we're going for a more demure top where we see the luxurious silky camisole and the luxury type of fitted silhouette. And so the overall preference is to move away from the cutout tops and dresses and opt for the nightgown dresses instead. And since we are in the summer, we have to talk about the 80s floral, high-cut, vibrant bathing suits. If you have some of these, definitely put them away because now we're seeing a more two-tone vibe for bikini sets or even a full one-piece. So you want to gravitate towards a more minimalistic look instead. And speaking of the 80s, the oversized large earrings, which were clip-ons or the stud earrings, are definitely being phased out. Instead, we see the long cord necklaces with intricate pendants taking over. And one of my favorite trends, the overall aesthetic of quiet luxury, is being replaced. Now, while the minimalistic look I feel like is very relevant and can always be applied no matter what setting you're in, we're starting to see a shift towards maximalism. This doesn't necessarily mean you're doing a full 180. It just means that your personality now needs to stand out. So it's less about fitting in and more about standing out in a refined way with your own personal style. And here you want to be playful. Think deliberate details that sort of stay true and consistent to your own personal style no matter what. I am a really big fan of bold earrings and I'm really focusing on jewelry. And sometimes I do bold, but a lot of times I do complete opposites and I choose for my outfit to stand out with dainty jewelry. So you have that combination as well. Right now I am wearing a fuchsia very saturated dress, so I feel like dainty jewelry would not go. So of course I'm going to opt for something more bold. This cuff pearl bracelet is a perfect example of that. Again, jewelry is a really big part of my outfit, but to you might be something else. Maybe your focus is on handbags. Maybe you are a really big fan of heels or any other type of shoes. Continue adding the essence of who you are in your everyday outfit. Now, it's important to note that these trends are cyclical, so staying true to your personal style should be priority. And while these are general trends, adapting them to your individual taste is where true fashion lays. Don't forget to book a call with me, linked down below if you want more personalized one-on-one time for styling tips. And perhaps maybe you have a specific fashion problem you're looking to solve. I'm here to help. Coming up next, I'm sharing with you the top fashion trends of this year. See you there.